Well, welcome back. You know that we love to celebrate all of the national holidays on our show, and this one was not a difficult one to get everyone excited about. Yesterday was actually National Dessert Day. So we've talked about wanting to support some of our favorite Suncoast restaurants, especially as they're getting through some of the tough times of, the lack of season. So we figured what better way than to bring in some of our favorite desserts. So we're going to start with Renee. Renee, tell us about your favorite.
My favorite is from C'est La Vie restaurant, and it is a pistachio bar. And I think it's so appropriate since I am a Renee, the French name, the French restaurant, the whole thing. But let me tell you, when I went and had just to look at the smorgasbord of desserts, tried that, and it is now my favorite thing. But you have to rush down to get it because they go so fast. Pistachio nuts, almond nuts together, and then it's a little raspberry kind of thing on the top. It's just marvelous.
Oh, that sounds good.
And of course, C'est La Vie, all of the desserts are homemade there. Really, you can't do any better than
It is very French, and the people who are serving it do the whole French speaking and that whole thing. So it's really an experience.
Yes, it's like it translates you, transports you to a vacation in Paris.
Exactly.
Well, great choice. Kathy, cupcakes.
Yes, red velvet from Heavenly Cupcakes. I don't normally get to eat a lot of desserts other than children's birthday parties, but I love, so maybe that's why I love cupcakes so much, but I love a good cupcake, and I love red velvet, and look how beautiful these are.
Oh, yes, and Heavenly Cupcakes in Gulfgate does such a beautiful job, and they have all different flavors throughout the season, but the red velvet are delicious. I like cupcakes because they're individually portioned, so you don't have to share.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
And no kid, like when they were blowing out the candles, spit all over the cake.
Exactly. Everyone has their own. And now, Linda, you went for a
Key
classic.
lime pie, yes, from Tommy Bahama. Doesn't that look like Florida? And it tastes awesome. There
Yes.
is nothing I like better.
And I
In
think everyone
fact,
has a slice.
just taste this and see now. There is nothing better than this. This is so Florida and so refreshing and not too sweet. And I
is
like
the
the flowers
perfect
on top too.
Balance. Tommy Bahama also, side note, has a key lime pie martini. Yes.
Nice.
Key
So it's
lime
a-
and martini together.
It is a key lime flavored martini. There's
glass.
a little cream, and they have what I think is a little bit of brown sugar at the bottom to give you that, or it's rimmed with brown sugar to give you the crust
Oh, I've got to
flavor.
taste that.
Yes, but this one's pretty tough to
Oh,
beat.
this is
Yeah.
wonderful.
Delicious,
That one's
absolutely
really good.
delicious.
Well, I chose Saul's classic New York cheesecake.
Wow.
Saul, Chef Saul Schenker from, we've seen Saul, he's spread his wonderful dessert throughout the Suncoast, but he is now at H2O Bistro at Hotel Indigo and his amazing cheesecake. So he has his traditional cheesecake, and then he has a pumpkin one that is available
This is a
this
pumpkin one?
season. This is the pumpkin. What you have in front of you is the cheesecake.
This
And
is
I
the
don't want to
traditional?
slight
Oh my
the cheesecake at all, but I tell you, the crust is, I'm eating from the crust in, because the crust, I could eat a whole bowl of his
Oh my goodness.
cheesecake crust. Yes,
These two cheesecakes are so different. Well, mine, of course, is key lime
yes,
pie.
yeah. But a nice array of different desserts, which I like. Everyone has a favorite. We actually asked some of our viewers for their favorites, and we wanted to throw out a few of the answers. Melissa said Yoder's chocolate peanut butter pie. Melissa, I don't think anyone is going to disagree with you
Absolutely.
on that one. Pretty much anything coming out of Yoder's.
Yeah.
Catherine said the bread pudding at Duval's, and I will tell you,
Oh.
not a big dessert person when we're out to eat, but I will always take Duval's bread pudding home. I get in a to-go box. And Jean said she likes Island Gluten-Free Bakery, the best gluten-free cinnamon rolls. Lots of great gluten-free options here on the Suncoast, and I know that Heavenly Cupcakes also does a gluten-free option. So great choices, thank you. We love hearing from our viewers, and we love supporting Suncoast restaurants with delicious dessert.
I'm eating two desserts. I have two forks here going.
Thanks again to C'est La Vie, Heavenly Cupcakes, Tommy Bahama, and of course Chef Saul at H2O Bistro.